On Earth, in the thick silence after the last battle, peace was restored. Humanity breathed a sigh of relief, and the Autobots did their duty, protecting their new home. They kept their promise to humans and left Earth protected, defeating those who wanted to destroy everything. But for them, this world is only a temporary refuge, and though their duty is done, the real mission is not yet complete, for far beyond this planet, in the heart of space, remains their true homeland, Cybertron. This planet, once majestic and bright, has become a shadow of the past, falling under the power of enemies. Those who led it to destruction continue to hold it in a cruel captivity, like a beast that won't let go of its prey. For the Autobots, Cybertron has always been a true home. It was the planet that gave them life and taught them to fight. Their first battles were fought there. Their understanding of duty and responsibility was born there. Now this planet has become distant, wounded and abandoned, consumed by darkness. But the Autobots feel its call. They know that their homeland needs its defenders again. They realize that only they can save it. Cybertron needs its warriors. The Autobots know it's time to leave Earth to return to their homeland and free it. Cybertron was once a symbol of power and harmony. It was a world unrivaled in the entire universe. Its skyscrapers rose above the plains, glittering with 1,000 lights, and the vast plains were decorated with shining crystals, reflecting the light of the stars. This planet was a source of life and development for all who lived there. Here great inventions were created. Here legends were born. Here a great civilization was formed. But all that has changed. Time and war, treachery and destruction have taken their toll. And now Cybertron is a ruin. Its light is gone, and hope is gone. All that remains is a dark shadow of its former glory. But even in this darkness, the Autobots know that all is not lost. They sense that there is still a spark in the heart of Cybertron, a last glimmer of life that they can save and rebuild. Cybertron, once the greatest center of the Transformer civilization, is now devastated, its cities consumed by darkness. Its desolate plains are dead silent. All life is gone. All voices are silenced. Machinery has stopped. Lights are extinguished. Only empty ruins are reminders of the planet's past. Might. And among these ruins, in the darkest corners, there is still hope for rebirth, a bright spark that can be rekindled to bring Cybertron back to life. The hope of rebirth is what drives the Autobots forward, what drives them to their goal. On the remote outskirts of the planet, in the most forgotten corners, live the last representatives of the Resistance. The remaining Autobots hide among the ruins, sheltering from their enemies and keeping faith in a better future. They have been waiting for this day, when their leaders will return to lead the final battle. Among them is Alpha Trion, an ancient sage, keeper of ancient knowledge, and one of the last members of the Old Guard. He tells Optimus about an artifact that has the power to change everything, the Matrix of Redemption, hidden deep beneath the surface of Cybertron, at its very heart. The Matrix is the power that will awaken life in this world, giving it a chance at new life. But the path to it is full of dangers. It is shielded from the eyes and hands of enemies, and only those who are truly dedicated to their duty will be able to reach it. The path to the Matrix of Redemption lies through dark tunnels full of secrets and hidden traps. These corridors are a dark and merciless place, where traces of the past intertwine with shadows of the present. Ancient mechanisms ruined by time and forgotten technologies create an impassable labyrinth, blocking the way for those who dare to go forward. In every corridor, around every corner, a new danger lurks, but each of the Autobots knows that awakening the Matrix is their only chance. This power is their hope for the future of Cybertron. Deep within the planet, beneath the many layers of metal, beneath the layers of destruction and ash, lies a power that can heal the planet, bring it back to life, restore it to its former glory. The final battle begins. The Decepticon remnants are not about to give up. They are willing to do anything to hold Cybertron in their hands. The new Decepticon leader, Galvatron, full of rage and determination, directs his troops at the Autobots, intent on destroying them. His troops take up positions, and every corner of the ruins becomes a battlefield. The greatest battle for the planet's future is raging. Every blow, every shot is a moment of determination, a moment of desperation, a moment of hope. The Autobots know victory will not be easy, but they will not back down. The battle unfolds against the backdrop of ruined cities, mangled ruins and deep tunnels, turning Cybertron into an arena where the fate of the planet is decided. In the midst of battle, as the sounds of explosions and the screams of warriors fill the air, Optimus Prime feels his strength draining. Under the pressure of the Decepticons' relentless onslaught, he knows that not only his life is at stake, but also the fate of his home planet. This also inspires the Autobots, and they begin to rally around their leader, ready to fight to the last man. Meanwhile, Galvatron, realizing that his enemies are becoming more determined, orders his troops to attack with renewed vigor. The Decepticons begin their assault, and the battle reaches its peak. Explosions erupt everywhere, and sparks fly in all directions. The power of the Matrix awakens in the hands of Optimus, freeing Cybertron from centuries of darkness. Waves of light sweep across the planet's surface, filling it with warmth and energy. Old machines, covered in the dust of centuries, begin to work again, revitalizing the planet, returning it to its forgotten greatness. The Matrix rebuilds cities, heals the wounds of battle, and gives rebirth a chance. One by one, light fills the dark corners of the planet, restoring it to its lost glory. The Decepticons are defeated, their armies forced to retreat, and Cybertron finally becomes a planet full of life again. Cybertron is regaining its greatness. The power of the Matrix has given it a second life. The Autobots know there is still a long way to go, but now they can stand guard over their home, protecting it from all enemies. This planet is their world, their home, their hope for the future, which they will defend at all costs. And now, thanks to their courage, Cybertron is full of light, and they will stand guard to preserve the light they brought. Home is returned, and with it, new hope for an entire generation of Transformers. Now the world can find peace, and a new era will begin for all those who have dreamed of freedom. Transformers 4, Return to Cybertron, is coming soon to a theatre near you. Thank you for watching. Any of your support in the form of likes and comments are very precious to me. Let's continue our journey together.